The follow trigger is one of the most versatile triggers in Geometry Dash, but how does it even work? Well, I'm going to teach you this surprisingly simple trigger and show you some use cases. The follow trigger does exactly what it says. It makes an object follow another object. The target group is the object and the follow group is the object being followed. But that's not all it does. This trigger lets you choose how much you want it to follow on the X and Y axis. So, for example, you can have an object follow another object, but half as much on the X axis. But how can it be used? Well, as I've shown off in my editor tips video that you can watch in the linked video, you can make an object follow another rotating object on only the Y axis to make it have a very smooth floating animation. Another use for it is making 3D rotating objects like how Audiovisual did in Infinity. First, set up the shapes you want to rotate in 2D and give each of these dots a different group. Then, copy and paste it, press the regroup button in the pause menu, squish it to half size vertically, and unsquish each dot individually. Once that's done, you can set up your follow triggers to make the squish dots follow their respective dot with half on the Y. Once you rotate the original shape, your squish dots will start to rotate in 3D. And last up, you can make a layered parallax using follow triggers as Jamatax shows off in his video. It's pretty complicated, so I would go watch his video on how it's done. Subscribe if you learned something new.